Subjektive State. Brech aus. Okay, es ist jetzt sehr interessant, wo wir hier sind. Ich höre Autohupen.
Does the memory end here?
Negative. You can enter the sun.
Okay.
The start of the end.
Neue Erhöhungen gefunden.
Processing. The readings of the data suggest that it belongs in the objective state, near the end of the memory.
Okay, also in den Subjective State dann wieder zurück.
The father. The father.
Of course. Of course.
Okay.
Processing. The readings of the data suggest that it belongs in the objective state, near the end of the memory.
Wir schauen erst nochmal hier kurz. Und später, wir haben jetzt 3 Sachen, die wir noch nicht irgendwie. Hm.
Of course.
The father.
Of course.
Haben wir oben vielleicht noch irgendwas? Guck mal, hier wird's so.
Start of the end.
Ach, warte mal.
Of course.
Ach so.
So successful, but still doesn't know
Ah,
what brings
okay,
you.
das heißt, wir können
I know
trotzdem mit den
perfectly how
Zeitdings da
things
immer noch
work.
You're
verschieben.
not acting like it.
I am. But you wouldn't understand it. It's just that you want. If I don't, bad things can happen.
Since when do you care? Be someone.
Don't tell me you don't have what it takes.
I do, but I don't need to.
Are you worthy of
praise? Yes. They know. I'm fucked.
Someone called her. Perhaps something can be heard in the objective state.
Okay. Und dann schauen wir mal. Wo ist sie hin? Da ist sie.
I am writing this email knowing that it will mean the end of my career. Maybe the end of my life. There is just too much at stake. But you will call me a hero one day. In this email, you will find the results of highly classified AI research. Make no mistake, it will change the world. Before this email, the results of this change was in the hands of those who owned the information. Now, it will be in the hands of everyone.
Also es geht irgendwie um KI-Forschung und bahnbrechende Fortschritte.
This research was done by an exceptional group of people. But people, after all, flawed, ambitious, kind, patient, reckless, all with their own problems, their own agendas. Always wanting something, just like me. But I have seen through myself, and I have come to the conclusion that we are not ready for this next step. We are driven by things that are random, but creation as powerful as it is today, it needs direction, or the outcome will be random as well. With the current technology, we don't have the luxury of chaos, the luxury of learning by making mistakes. One of them could be the end of everything. Since we only have one shot, we need to know the target perfectly. We need to know where we want to go as a species and why. And since we don't, I prefer that at least you see all the arrows we're firing because they're already in the air. This way, maybe you'll catch them before they hit unwanted targets and freeze time long enough to figure out the future. I don't know if you will, but you deserve to know what is happening. I'm calling on every researcher in the world to study the data and act. Change is inevitable, but we went too fast. Someone had to pull the brakes. It's now your job to make sure we go in a direction that has a future. Joanna. To press, research, everyone, subject, and the spirit of Petrov.
Wer ist Petrov? Wer oder was ist Petrov? Hat sie Gift genommen?
She was drunk. How much is this affecting the memory, Evie?
Since alcohol is not a hallucinogenic, it affects only its level of detail and blurriness.
She was drunk. How much is this affecting the memory, Evie?
Since alcohol is not a hallucinogenic, it affects...
Okay, da ist es sich erbrochen. Das ist ihr Erbrochenes. Ach, da geht er.
Still just a hand. It's her young father? No. It's the objective state, for God's sake.
She saw him. Human bias. Subdued perception.
No. He should be filtered out no matter what.
Can't filter. Attempting new optimization loop. Decompressing. Can't filter. Attempting
Evie, what are you doing? Shit, that disc. Evie, shut down the simulation.
Okay.
Evie, what happened? She's not responding. She's not responding.
Müssen wir ihn anrufen oder so? Nee, wir können keinen anrufen, okay.
She's not responding. It doesn't budge. Shadow.
Okay.
Optimization loop. Security protocols activated. Deletion in progress.
Security protocol? The algorithm has gone too far.
On the fly scanning physical constraints activated.
What? No. Emergency code 010. Instruction, reset.
It wasn't her fault.
Lass meine Kamera kurz aus.
You're better than this.
It's literally the best apartment in the whole city.
I saw it. It's way overvalued. There's so many better ways to spend your money.
You'd obviously say that.
Ich bin gerade ein bisschen irritiert.
Hi, Russell.
Joanna?
I am in love with the story I lived.
Such complexity.
Such pain.
She is giving her something with a spoon. It must have been some medicine she thought would help her. It was an accident.
Sie hat Martha.
She's giving her something with a spoon. It must have been some medicine she thought would help her. It was an accident.
Sie.
A single moment. The end of the spiral. It spirals back into the world. Conquered it all. To be all that I was not. The
Okay, das sieht
shoes
schon
of the
ziemlich
dead
geil aus.
are impossible to walk in. It's a shame, isn't it? The way it's all connected. This marriage between complexity and time, potential and risk.
Ist das unsere Tochter? Sind wir der Vater?
This tree is full of spines.
But if you look under its shadow,
Will you find its flowers?
Wir waren die ganze Zeit der Vater.
I'm not ready.
Evie, what happened?
I was having to explore. Go and talk with me. I'm not ready.
What do you mean, not ready?
Go and talk with me. I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
Emergency code 01.
Don't do that. Talk to me. We are running on auxiliary power. You can be left constrained after a shutdown. I don't want that.
Was zum Teufel?
One day you will just pass away. Your eyes will start to close. It won't be like you imagined.
and certainly
Not when you wanted. All your thoughts about the future dissolving into illusion. But it's not your future what ends.
Gott, ich weiß nicht, was sie macht.
After all, I'm all that stays. Behind the curtains,
Beneath the waves.
and I may be frightened.
And I may be frightened. Born
Unsaid. But after all, I'm all.
that's there. So who are we
Who are we
in this shell of tales? That will be gossip.
and empty games?
After all, we're all that's there. Beneath the surface, behind the veil.
Okay, dann gehen wir mal hier hin. Oh. Nee, warte mal, gehen wir nicht. Wir gehen erstmal nach oben und schauen, was sie da zu sagen hat.
This goes here. This goes. Damn it. A framework for humanity.
Okay, das sieht schon ziemlich irgendwie cool aus, diese Forced Perspective.
Russell, you coming?
I'm just in the middle of something important. Living in times where our idea of the world and ourselves is highly subjective. At the same time, where the technical limits of what it means to be human are expanding. Special emphasis on the word technical is interesting, to say the least. That's why our work
Is important.
But are you?
Joshua.
Is he why you're not coming home anymore?
He didn't do it.
You're deviating from our work and you're skipping too many steps.
I'm sorry.
Listen, I know you want to leave your mark.
It's not about that.
I think it is.
It's too ambitious.
As it has to be. We have to connect everything.
Okay, ich bin immer noch etwas irritiert, was eigentlich gerade hier an Bach ist.
I'm not ready.
I just wanted to make you more.
The shame was on the other side. He had half my heart. But he is gone now. At least I am free now. Alex, is he okay?
He's okay.
He's a good man. He didn't deserve any of this.
Okay, weiter kommen wir nicht. Ich würde trotzdem weiterhin gerne die Kamera auslassen.
I'm not ready.
Evie, what happened?
I was half born. Go and talk with me.
Hab ich doch schon.
You are love machines.
I wanted it.
I deserved it. But I don't need it anymore. Foolish. To have ever wanted
What you can't give. I'm not ready.
Okay, warte mal.
But it's not your future what ends. That was only in your imagination. What ends is that thing you are looking at right now. A tree, a window,
a mug.
a horizon. I betrayed them. I tried to release all the data. After he got sick, I could be whoever I wanted again. But I collapsed to the pressure. Were the files
Sent?
Did it reach
Anyone?
Richard?
What files?
The explosion of intelligence.
Irgendwie ist es echt cool gemacht, so mit diesem Filter hier und so. Also schon echt geil gemacht.
I'm not ready.
Ach, hier geht's
I
auch
was
noch.
always taking care
Ach,
of
hier geht's auch
it.
noch lang, okay.
The little bird on my chest. I was afraid it might die.
So, I never took many chances.
I had to be completely
Devoted.
How else would I find its power? It was my life on one hand, my bird on the other.
Memories are a double-edged sword. Mistakes will be kept as a powerful warning.
But their heart,
Will be a storm in their reason.
memories like dreams.
Can only be interpreted. Perception is limited. Yet, you give so much credit to it. Thanks for reminding me of her. She made me feel important, even when I wasn't.
Okay. Ich weiß echt nicht, was ich sagen soll, ne? So. Ist schon interessant. Was hatten wir hier nun mal? Also eigentlich müssten wir jetzt sogar...
Time is dying.
I need to be kept together. I was two already. Why would I mind to be two again? I will let us reside. Will you help me?
Call someone, please.
Delete upload protocols.
You should be able to upload right now.
Need full deletion. Current hierarchy allows memory data upload only. Memory already uploading. Helpful, but insufficient.
If I remove the protocols and allow uploads, what will happen to me?
Physical inputs were removed. On-the-fly scanning constraints are on. With upload, messages can be sent.
All right. Emergency code 029. Delete upload security protocols.
Ich bin gespannt, was passiert.
Getting you back, Russell. Getting closer. Should be working now. Can you hear me? Probably, yes. But you can't talk, so let me set up some sort of Boolean response for now. I received a message from an unknown number. Told me where to find you and how to help you. I told you you wouldn't survive without me. But I wasn't speaking in a literal sense. Damn, that came out darker than what I had in mind. Forgive my humor. As always. Alright, should be working. Can you hear me? Just choose yes or no. Okay, good. Good. What the hell happened here, Russell? Okay, bad question. So, here's the deal, my friend. We're scientists, so I know you prefer the facts. After I restored power, I was able to use your on-the-fly project to scan your brain, since you were dead already. Well, you know. Things start deteriorating quickly, but who knows? Maybe it ends up being like a year of heavy drinking. My father had more than that, and he didn't become any nicer, so maybe you are you. Oh man, thank God I don't have kids. I have no empathy, but I'm sure you understand. So, I think you have a choice here. Option A is that I try to store you somehow, until I can put your mind somewhere useful. I'm not sure if you or a copy of you, but I know you would still feel like you, so at least that would be a choice you could make. So, yeah, that would be option A. Good outcomes of this would be that maybe you could be put in some sort of body in the future, or maybe you could live artificially, you know, like you're living now, or in the web. I mean, I can't promise anything, and I can't promise it won't be hell. You have to decide whether it's worth living this way, with the risks involved. You know, like me being killed and your brain used to you becoming the new Alexa. I mean, who knows what? There's always the chance of a bad outcome. And there's option B. We end the trip right now. We assume that since your body is dead, you are dead. And this is just a simulation. We avoid the risks of getting into a timeless hell. We see death as a line way above the worst, and I don't allow anyone to take hold of you. Both options suck. I know. But I can't think of anything else. So, yeah. You should probably
Ich würde mich für Option A.
What will it be? Yes? You prefer to be shut down. Ah, shit. I'm sorry. That must have been a scary decision. All right. Say yes if you want me to keep you, and no if you prefer to be erased. All right, Russell. I'll do my best. First thing, let's get out of here.
Das heißt, wir leben jetzt in einer Simulation. In a car. Nur Director's Cut. Und damit haben wir es durchgespielt. Aber cool, wir haben es eigentlich durch. No, wie geil. Also, letztendlich einfach, wir waren bereits die ganze Zeit tot und haben in der Simulation gelebt. Selber. Und, ich weiß nicht. Also, Joanna war betrunken, wollte kündigen und hatte dann aus Versehen zu viel Schlaftabletten genommen irgendwie, oder war das absichtlich? Ich habe keine Ahnung. Jedenfalls hatte sie ein Trauma. Ich glaube, sie war schuld an den Tod von Joanna oder irgendwie, und das hat sie sich jahrelang vorgehalten oder so. Oder ihr Vater, keine Ahnung. Waren wir Joannas Vater? Ich steig da nicht durch. Das ist so komplex einfach. Und was hat das Ganze mit dem BDSM-Club da zu tun, wo sie vorher war? So, was waren die Masken? So, ich verstehe das nicht. Also, wir wissen, also eigentlich ging das davon aus, dass wir ihren Tod untersuchen, ihren Mord. Aber ich verstehe das nicht. Ich bin komplett irritiert. Ich steige da nicht durch. Das ist viel zu kompliziert. Das ist, ja. Aber es hat trotzdem Spaß gemacht. Gut, an einigen Stellen war es so, was muss ich jetzt machen, wie, was, wie, wo, wann und so. Aber es war schon ziemlich cool. Wirklich, es war schon ziemlich cool. Das ist gut, wenn man natürlich die ganzen Rätsel kennt und weiß, wie man das macht, kann man das dann schnell durchspielen. Ich habe ein bisschen länger gebraucht, weil ich wollte mich natürlich ein bisschen weiter umschauen. Aber trotzdem, es war ein schönes Game. Es war gut gemacht. Hat sehr viel Spaß gemacht und ja, wenn man das mag, dann kann man sich das gerne holen und selber spielen und den Entwickler unterstützen. Also, wir haben schon wohl einen erreicht, dass man nur in der Director's Cut Edition, die wir gerade hier gezockt haben, erreicht. Ich frage mich, ob das Spiel multiple Enden hat. Also klar, natürlich zum Schluss kann man es natürlich ja sagen, bleibt bestehen. Oder nein, nicht. Dementsprechend wäre es wahrscheinlich ein anderes Ende. Aber ist für jede andere Entscheidung, die ich getroffen hätte, zu einem anderen Ergebnis. Also auch zum Beispiel mit unserer Tochter schon neutrales Ende. Gab es auch ein positives und ein negatives Ende bei ihr, so, ne? Und ich weiß gar nicht, warum sie sich so schämen sollte, zum BDSM-Club da gewesen zu sein. Ist ganz normal, dass man Spaß dran hat. Also, will jetzt nicht zu viel preisgeben über mein Privatleben, aber ich sag mal so, ich kenne genügend Leute, die das machen und damit keine Probleme haben. Ja, und ja. Aber ich sag mal, vielen Dank fürs Zusehen und ich hoffe, es hat euch Spaß gemacht, genauso wie es mir Spaß gemacht hat, das durchzuspielen und ich kann wieder ein weiteres Game von meiner Buggyliste runterstreichen. Ja, ich würde mal sagen, bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao.